Hey everyone, Dr. Mary here. For today's adventure, we're going to Missouri, specifically Hermann, Missouri. Crossing the Missouri River south along the Missouri Highway 19 bridge to Hermann, on a high bluff to the east is the Gasconade County Courthouse with its brilliant dome, and to the west, on a higher point, is a prominent church. Just at the end of the bridge, at the junction with Missouri Highway 100, are 3 points of interest. From right to left, we see the Hermann River Memorial, the Deutsheim State Historic Site, and a landscaped garden pocket park. The intersection requires some concentration to navigate through traffic in this area, and so it is easy to not really see any of these 3 points of interest. But if you are looking for it, in the middle of the garden, you will see an astounding statue. The entrances to this garden lie south of the park, at the sides of the 1906 City Hall Fire Department building. We'll let the informational marker located in the park begin the story. Hermann, Germania's Liberator. In the year AD 9, the warrior Hermann, then known as Arminius, led an army of northern Europeans to oppose a Roman intrusion into their homeland. In the ensuing Battle of Teutoburg Forest, the annihilation of 3 Roman legions by Hermann's army has led historians to describe the battle as having changed the course of civilization. The city of Hermann proudly recognizes this hero as its namesake. That's quite an account. Who was this Hermann, otherwise known as Arminius? Born about 18 BC during the Roman Empire, Hermann was one of 2 sons of a German chieftain in the area of present-day northwestern Germany. His part of the Karaci tribe was friendly to the Roman Empire, and when he was a child, his father sent him to Rome to live. Arminius, as he was known to the Romans, learned Latin and became a Roman citizen. He served in the Roman military where he learned their strategies and served with distinction with the Romans during the Great Illyrian Revolt, which took place in the area of the present-day Balkans. But then he was sent north to Germania to assist Publius Quintilius Varus, the local Roman authority, with conquering the Germanic tribes. Arminius had other plans. He persuaded some of these Germanic tribes to resist the efforts of the Roman Empire to conquer them and led them in a superbly coordinated ambush. Varus, although warned that Arminius was possibly up to no good, marched 3 Roman legions, the 17th, 18th, and 19th, as well as cavalry, into the Teutoburg Forest, where the ambush took place. During the 3 days of the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, the legions were destroyed on sight and the cavalry on its attempted escape. Varus himself, seeing the complete and utter loss, committed suicide on the battlefield. This was 9 AD, during the reign of Augustus Caesar. The destruction of these 3 entire legions was taken very hard by Augustus, and they were not reconstituted. A dashing and capable Roman military commander named Germanicus was sent to avenge the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. 3 subsequent battles were fought, but not even together did they atone completely for the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, although Germanicus did recover 2 of the 3 legionary eagles lost at Teutoburg. The wife and son of Arminius were captured and taken to Rome. His wife never did return home, and Arminius, who by all accounts loved her dearly, never remarried. In 21 AD, Arminius was assassinated by German tribal leaders who feared his growing influence. 2 years before, Germanicus had died in Anatolia. Eventually, his second son would become Roman emperor. You may have heard of him. We know him by the name of Caligula. So what came out of all this? Why would we remember Arminius and the Battle of Teutoburg Forest over 2,000 years later? Tacitus, writing a history of the Roman Empire about a century later, included Arminius and this battle in his writings. And although Germanicus did have some successes, the Battle of Teutoburg Forest was exceptionally decisive and destructive. The Roman Empire was never able to bring the Germanic tribes under control or to place the area under their direct authority. That is, the influence of the Roman Empire ended at the Rhine River, and the Germans were not Romanized. So the Battle of Teutoburg Forest was a history-changing event brought about by a native son. You can almost see the ghostly legions marching in return to Rome along the Appian Way in this final movement from Respighi's Pines of Rome.